like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the digital. Alexo, crypto. Alexo, crypto. Alexo, crypto. Alexo, crypto. What you know about juice? Making the moves that'll flow casual, breaking the news. Revenue proof, a building portfolios taking well over exceptional pain. I'm trapping this game, so participation ain't a hard knock. I put in the work so you got knowledge. You ain't drawing with luck when you following us. The result is a pan full of fat pockets. Bada bang, that's an outer game with an auto flame. With a lot of hate, get above the lane, ain't about the trade. Have another trader, get another play. They playing God so pretentious. Grapes in these waters forbidden. Well indeed, that's a felony. Don't look at me, but it's TRB. Have you heard of TRB? I don't know. On the come up, better sit low. The product base, better drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low. Alexo, crypto. Fit the party like a disco. Fan base like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the digital. Alexo, crypto. On the come up, better sit low. The product base, better drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low. Alexo, crypto. Fit the party like a disco. Fan base like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the digital. Alexo, crypto. Alexo, crypto. Alexo, crypto. Alexo, crypto. Alexo.
What's going on? Good morning. It's Saturday, man. I don't know. I felt like going live. Just coming to hang out. It's very gloomy out. Maybe I put on some more lights. Get the underglow going. I need a haircut. I'm in dad mode. It's a true blessing. How are we all doing? Good morning to all you guys. Food for Bitcoin. Al Jr. First, Dave Digital. What's going on, my man? Good to see you. Bjorn, good to see you. NW, good morning from the Schwa. He's from the Schwa. If you know about the Schwa, you better be careful out in the Schwa. Forget about it. What's going on? Let's get after it relentlessly. Fifi 1 million market cap. Is that a coin? I don't know about that. Darren does things. What's going on? NW, good to see you. Wake up, shot. So I came to Oshawa for those rocks to help you keep you awake all week. Oh, Alex, good morning, my man. Good morning, Bonehead. Good to see you, man. I feel bad calling you like a bonehead, but I'll go blockchain. Good to see you, man. Hope you're doing well. STL Coin, good to see you. Jonathan Schaefer, YY, what's going on? Hope you're doing well. Where are we going, guys? That's why we're here, right? Why are we dumping? And you know, it's part of the ride, baby. If you want the gains up, you got to be ready for the gains down, if there's such a thing. And there is Blocky. Okay, Blocky, I got you, bro. What's going on, man? Good to see you. So, I mean, it's still a higher low. Do you guys want, let me know, put a 1 in the chat. Do you want the hopium or do you want the scare? Do you want to be puckered this morning? Put a 1 in the chat if you want the hopium. Put a 2 in the chat if you want the dread. We'll call it the dread. I want to know. I can give you both. I almost opened my mouth for this thumbnail. Okay? I almost opened my mouth for this thumbnail. That's how close I was. I almost opened my mouth for this thumbnail. Okay? Yesterday, okay, because I said flaccid thumbnails and big mouth opening booty things, I got a warning. My video got taken down yesterday. It was almost like a proud moment because I think because I was going through and making fun of other people's thumbnails, YouTube didn't like that. YouTube didn't like me saying, hey, man, these guys are full of beep and So, as you know, I'm breaking I'm breaking the rules for you guys because you know what? It's good. It's good. It was a wake up call to tell me. It was like YouTube told me that I was doing a good job. They told me. Let me copy and paste this here. Okay? I'm going to get in trouble again, man. I'm going to get in trouble again. Okay? Look at this. Hi, Alex Crypto. We wanted to let you know our team reviewed your content. We think it violates our violent and graphic content policy. Okay? We know you may not have realized this was a violation of our policies. We're not applying a strike to your channel. However, we have removed the following content from your YouTube yesterday. Okay? We realize this may be disappointing news, but our job is to make sure that YouTube is a safe place for all. If you think we've made a mistake, you can appeal this decision. You'll find out more deals below. I didn't appeal. I comply. I am sorry, YouTube. I love you. Please don't demonetize me. You know what? I don't know. Maybe I went across. I'll appeal. But maybe YouTube's just, because I saw what happened with Investment Bros. They got like totally turned off, right? You have to train the algo. Yeah, I guess we'll have to appeal. Yeah, we'll have to appeal. I'm appealing, aren't I? Aren't I appealing enough, YouTube? I come on here out of the goodness of my heart, and I say up or down, non-financial advice. And they don't like when you shoot facts. So, friends, right now, the only idea that I have is that we have a flag and we are breaking out of that flag. Okay, so right now we got this right here, right, and we are breaking out of that flag. Whether we continue up is anybody's guess, okay? But I'm not looking to trade this right now. We're gonna pull some key levels for you guys. I have a whole bunch of key levels. Woohoo! Okay, and I may have marked the bottom and not traded it. Okay, you see the liquidity I marked at the bottom. I may have marked this, but I didn't trade it. However, I'm still short from up here, man. I don't know about you guys, but I was still short. I'm still short from up here. Just chilling, man. I might look to add, and I'll show you where I'm looking to add if need be. However, there is some nice fair value gaps on the way down here. There is some nice liquidity up at these highs here. Okay, we've taken this one. We'll get rid of that. And something that goes up so aggressively like this, I mean, you're typically looking to come back and grab liquidity up here. Okay? That's the realist I can be with you. Okay, we're going to look at this, though, going into our weekly candle close. Okay, so what let's get rid of this one trend line. So I'm sure you guys have gone through this and looked at this, but engulfing, push down, okay? Nice push down. Still a higher low. Okay, so hopium is still intact, okay? It's still intact in this bearish environment, okay? Even though we know that we have rate cuts and interest rates next week, okay? So I believe is it the 11th? Of course they're putting it on September 11th. That's just how they roll. If we look at the calendar here, we can see that Wednesday, this upcoming Wednesday, is going to be a doozy. A doozy. Okay, watch out. I'm going to flashbang you guys really quickly here. Okay, flashbang. And, I mean, we could be cutting pretty hard. The thing I would like to see, okay, is because everybody, what do you guys think? Are we going to cut 0.25 or 0.5? Let me know in the chat. 0.25 or 0.5. I think if they start with 0.25 and then go to 0.5, then people will freak. I think they have to start high and taper down. Do you guys remember when they hiked? When they hiked, they went 75, 75, 50, 50, quarter. But they started high and then they worked down. Are they going to start low and work up? I think you got to start high. So this will change dramatically come September 11th, okay? So 30% chance of 0.5, okay? Jason said I don't need to cut. He said I should just bulk at this stage of his fit. Yes, bulk life, man. Bulking it. Big bulky bulging, okay? Good morning, Trago. Good morning, Nick. Good morning. I'm only swing short. Got a small rinse trying a long yesterday. Oh, that's no good. Hope you're all right, DDT. I mean, you know how to manage risk well. Man, this weekly got us fooled, eh? When we were looking for this thing to repeat, the idea was a repeat, right? So now we're chopping downwards, VWAP's down below, rejected off our zero line on our VWAP. Stochastics is still above the 50% line, okay? So this could posture to the upside if we bounce. This is a little bit of hopium, okay? This is a little bit of hopium. However, this is ugly. This is ugly. This chop down, right, on VWAP is ugly. However, going into this weekly candle, yes, it is looking bearish, but it's not as bad as last week. It's not as bad as last week. So clearly you want to mark out your lows here, right? You want to be aware of the lows here because you can always expect some sort of double bottom and then continuation out. Okay, liquidity grab. Now, speaking about liquidity, we always want to check our beautiful heat map. We'll pull that up for you guys as well. Still a bearish engulfing. Yeah, this is engulfing. This is pushing down. Very ugly. Yes, agreed. We don't want to we don't do it anyways, but we don't want to pussyfoot around here. Oh, I'm going to get canceled now about about what price action is doing. It is declining, okay? And you can see even on our 3-day here, you get 3 black crows, you push up relief, you get a bearish engulfing, and you roll over, okay? Money flow on the 3-day has kind of been the tail ever since we peaked up top here, right? We peaked, and look at money just falling to the wayside, okay? Falling to the wayside. John Foster Crypto, good morning. Good morning, good morning. So we do look for a potential bounce here, a little bit of relief. I mean, this is steep and aggressive, right? Whenever VWAP gets below this purple line here, you can see the purple line here. You typically look for a pushback, right? And right now there's no sign of returning yet. We want to wait for positive posturing, so turning to the upside on our VWAP. We're not getting it right now. We're not getting it. So patience will prevail. The best thing I think that's going on right now for hopium is the dollar. Okay, if we're looking at the dollar is at key support, right? So if the dollar rolls over, this typically spells bull run. Okay, if the dollar loses support, and if you want to go and look at it, you go on your weekly. I think I have a chart here I've done for the premium section, where you go on your weekly, you go on your log, you look here, and you can see that every time the dollar loses support, you tend to see Bitcoin rally. Okay, you tend to see Bitcoin rally, and we've talked about this here. So the dollar losing support, rolling over, right? Dollar losing support, bull run. Dollar possibly losing support, bull run, right? So we watch these things, and I mean, we're not here to macro analyze. We're just here to kind of put probabilities in our favor. Okay. I did see something interesting the other day. I think it was our good old time. What's that? What's that guy who does not cheeky crypto. Coins Kid? Coins Kid? I believe it was Coins Kid. Okay. And he said that right now, before our bull run happens, Coin Kid, yeah. He said we get a run up an ABC correction, right? So I believe this is it here. A B C. Okay. ABC bull run. Okay. I think he ABC'd this one too. ABC bull run. Okay. And if we look at where we're at right now, we were getting an ABC. Okay. Now I ain't ABC 1, 2, 3. Okay. But there's some signs, okay? Coins Kid predicted 89 XRP 3 years ago. Whew. I mean, that's why I won't fall to the trap into prediction videos, okay? I did a streak of videos once where I said this is where price can bounce from. I've done a streak of videos that, hey, these are key levels below us because I had information, okay? I'm not here to come into my chart here and pull a Fibonacci extension and say if the market cap gets to $10 trillion and the Fibonacci extension is saying 102 and we can extend to the 2618. I mean, we don't have crystal balls, okay? So like, of course we can do these extensions. I will give you key areas below us because I have data. Okay? Or you can call me data, whatever you want to call me. But as you can see here, if we go from basic swing low, to swing high, right? We are still in a retracement area, right? So I'm not going to get overly bullish. Hey, bro, what's up? Yeah. Yeah. Are you going to come up? It's a bit of a drive, I know. So okay. No, not really. Like him and mom are lying down now, so they'll be fine. They'll be good to go whenever you get here. Yeah, just let me know like maybe half an hour before, and then get them fed before you come. Yeah. 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 Okay. Yeah, there's the purpose. Yeah, man. No, that's cool. Okay, so shoot here and then go down there. Yeah. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, man. So that's cool, man. Yeah, yeah. Just let me know like an hour, half hour before, and then yeah, that'd be great, man. Okay. Awesome, man. All right, well, I'll see you later then. All right, ciao. How's my best man calling? Sorry. That was my best man calling. He's coming to visit my kid today, so it's Saturday, man. It's a Saturday night Saturday stream. We got 69 people in here. Yeah, boy, let's go. Smash those like buttons, guys. Let's smash those like buttons. 69 likes, man. Let's just get it to 69 and I won't ask you again, okay? 69 won't ask you again. I think that's a fair deal. I think that's a fair deal. So we are still in retracement. We are still putting in a higher low. I've seen some really ugly head and shoulders out there. Like people are just like, I don't know. Like it is like some very like people are drawing this, okay? Like where's your neckline? Okay, could this break out like this? I don't. You know what I mean? Like this is getting ridiculous to the point where people are drawing so much squiggles on the chart where they are just hoping for this, right? They and like don't get me wrong, I want to see it go up as well, okay? But separating the hope of your spot bags and the day trading is so important, okay? Like you must separate them because it's going to skew your bias into being able to short the market right now, okay? And we have short the market as a community, which has been amazing. And if you are new, I mean, come and hang out in the Discord. We have an amazing community, so we would love to help you short the market as well. He's spamming all the live streams. Oh, Fifi, Mr. Fifi. Yeah, that's okay. I mean, he probably has gotten paid to do so. He's just doing his job. So right now, we are looking for a series of higher lows and higher highs. Can we get into a possible long situation right now? I'm not necessarily looking to trade this right now. I'm going to hold the short. I'm looking to possibly add to the short, but it's weekend volume, as you guys know. Right? So we're just doing sort of like a top down. We can also look at some of your altcoins if you'd like to, okay? Just trying to come on here and say hello to you guys and try to tell YouTube, "Hey YouTube, I'm one of the good ones. I'm not here to talk a lot of smack." Get to 69 likes and Alex will let us leave. Yeah, exactly, right? Exactly. So going to the daily, and I said the daily is the hopium, okay? The daily is the hopium. Why is the daily the hopium? Why would you guys think the daily is the hopium? So, yes, we've gotten a bounce. Perfect 786, I believe. Whew, 786, okay? We have some key areas in here. Order block down below in here that we spotted the other day. Okay. But we are rolling over. What is the hopium here? Well, the hopium, in my opinion, is that there's liquidity above us. Okay. That's the only thing that I can really draw on right now is that, hey, we are going into rate cuts The market has been pushing up, but we've left so much liquidity above us, okay? If we go into our 2 week, let's look at our 2 week here. Right? Look at this. Whoo-wee. There's a lot of liquidity above us, okay? And there's not the fact that they have descended channel all the way down and you're not putting in a lot of liquidity below us here is the interesting. Let's go to the 3 month. Give me something good. Yeah. So there it is up top here, 70,000. There it is right here, 60,000. There it is right here, 65,000. So all this liquidity with no real retracement. I want to see if they have that $40,000 area as well on here. Let's zoom out even further and take a look as it loads. So there are some people who caught that. They're either long from down here still. 1 billion liquidity at 25,000. Now I've said the lowest I think this thing can go is $45,000. Retesting the highs here. A lot of people are looking at this order block within here at 41,000. Okay. So they're looking here at this guy. Which to me, I'm not really convinced on. Wick's wife 589, what's going on? Good to see you. Curtis Neal, good to see you as well, man. It can't do this or it won't do that. How do you know? Because you drew a line on a chart? Yeah, exactly. 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 The lines on the chart are guides to making a decision, okay? At the end of the day, price goes up, price goes down over a period of time, okay? Over a period of time. You guys are all stars, by the way. Okay? That's all we have, is we have up, down, and we have time. Okay? And we have to make decisions putting probabilities in our favor. That's it. That's all trading is. Making better decisions with probabilities in your favor and managing your damn risk. Okay? Managing your damn risk. Put those probabilities in your favor, manage your risk, and hang out with us. Because we'll help you do that. We'll help you do that. Okay? Our daily is the hopium. Why? Because the daily has this continuation of an uptrend, even though we are dropping. Okay? Even though we are dropping. Money flow is still green. Okay? Damn risk. Yeah, damn risk is when you open a dam on your trading account. You just, the floodgates open, Dave, and you don't manage your damn risk. You manage to flood it. Okay? We do have our daily stochastics flipping green, which can lead to a bullish move, okay? When you flip colors, right? It can lead to a little bit of a bullish move. To me, it's more bullish when it's oversold, okay? When it's below the zero line, below the zero line, when stochastics is down here, right? Because stochastics hangs out between here, oversold, overbought, right? So when it's down below here and you flip green, it's typically a good leading indicator to what can possibly happen. Now, not saying it's going to go up all of a sudden, but this can lead to that, okay? It can lead to that. And where do we see examples of that? Well, we see it over here, right? It needs to be oversold in order to ramp up, okay? In order to ramp up, it needs to be oversold to have lots of room to the upside, right? If we're looking at past history here, and we look at this, and yes, we know this is the ETF, everything's going up. But this is where I bought most of my Bitcoin, okay? This is where I bought most of my Bitcoin. The only condition that's different is money. Money is very much oversold as well. You can see money is curving up like this, okay? But stochastic is pretty much in the dumpster right here, suggesting a lot of room to the upside here. Okay? And you do have the anchor trigger wave coming into this area here. It took a while to chop about. This was actually horrible. 1%. You're lucky to get a 0.5% move down here. However, this can be leading, okay? This can be leading. It takes time, but it can be leading, okay? So the hopium's in the daily. Now, what would lead to that hopium would be if we retrace back into this range. So let's pull our range. Let's get our volume within our range. Okay, and we look at this. So if we retrace back up to our volume shelf, right? So our volume shelf really kicks off right here, right? So around 55.7. So let's mark out 55.7, 55.8 in my opinion. And then it really ramps up 56.6, okay? You can see that. So it very much changes from... Now, I love shelves of volume. So we pretty much changed from that to this within 10,000, okay? So within 10,000, our volume really kicks up, and that's kind of acceptance back into the range. So these are two levels that I'm definitely going to be watching for either a support and resistance flip or a rejection, okay? Support and resistance flip or a rejection. Because that would mean acceptance back up into this area, right? It would require higher highs and higher lows, right? But it would be to the point where I can be a little bit more certain that we could possibly come back up to this value area low, okay? We have landed on our little shelf of, this is like Simba in Pride Rock here, or Mufasa's holding on, right? He's got his arms up on the top here, right? And he's got his beautiful tail and his beautiful mane. And then Scar goes, "Long live the king." And then he throws him off. Okay? And then he throws him off. So we're very much there. And this is where the antelopes are, bro. This is where the antelopes are running, okay? Okay? So, do we get down to this 40,000, 41,000 order block? Retest the highs at 45,000, okay? It's very much dependent on how we perform this upcoming 2 weeks. Remember, we've been talking about September 11th and the 18th are going to be absolutely critical. Critical. So make sure you mark them out. Make sure you mark them out. Get your popcorn. Now, I've said a lot of people are overexposed on there. Gio said he isn't saying we're going to 15, but he pointed to 15. And that's great. That's great. I'm sure if I was trading Gio's style on a macro, yeah, this is all liquidity. That's what he's probably saying. Yeah, that's what he's probably saying. And he probably also stated that there's stops along the way. He probably stated, "Hey, I'm not saying 15, but I'm saying it's probable." Yeah, I'm sure. Jason is buying 3 BTC at 30K. I believe him. I'd buy 3 BTC at 30K as well. But there's no... We have stops along the way. As if we are to fall. Okay? If we are to fall. One stop at a time, one day at a time, one trade at a time, right? And that's as basic as they can keep it. You get a pump up, back up to 60K. We reclaim this. Everybody's going to have their open mouth thumbnails saying the bull market's back. Bull market, right? Bull shite, okay? People flip-flop more than a flip-flop, depending on price action. Right now, we've come down. We've bounced off to 786. We're pushing back up into the range. If we get acceptance back into the range, we can look for higher prices. I would look for a rejection, a retest, and a break back. Okay, something like this. Liquidity. Where is it? It's up here. It's up here. It's up here. We're almost at 69 likes, guys. You guys are doing really good. You guys are doing really good. Okay. So the hopium I said is in the daily. If the daily can push back. Okay. Yes, we've rolled over. The scary stuff's in the 3-day. The 3-day's got lots of room to the downside, as we identified earlier. Look at this, just absolutely getting spanked all the way down, okay? No real sign of relief here. We have a mini anchor and a trigger wave here. So this could, if we get another trigger wave on our 3-day, that could be bullish. Okay, that could be bullish if we get 3 trigger waves and money coming back up to the 0 line. But right now, higher term time frames, they're all saying, hey, we're going down. Look at the 4 days about to lose money. We got a Jesus hold the wheel coming on Jesus take the wheel pattern as well. This will push up, trigger wave, and then down. Okay, that's something to watch as well on our 4-day. 5-day too, right? 5-day too. Deep anchor waves are good, though, for reversals. And this would take time to play out. And then the weekly. Weekly is still... I want to see the weekly VWAP push to the 0 line. That would be my first start of, hey, maybe we can push back here. Okay? Besides that, everything else looks bearish. If we fall below the 50-day moving average, I'm ditching my positive outlook and calling a bear market. 50-day. Oh, moving average. Sorry, I messed up. If we fall below the 50-day moving average, I'm ditching my position. On what time frame? The weekly? On the weekly? $50-day moving average on the weekly. 2 touches. Okay. 1, 2. Okay. I can see that wick. Yeah. Cuz you want to have distance here for a bull run. Correct? Is that correct? Yeah, cuz you see here if I was okay, we don't have data on this chart, but this is probably like that, right? You get that separation on a bull run. What was it doing back here? Now I'm curious. Now you got me curious. Let's go to the longer chart. So you were bunching up back down here. 50-day. So Wick, that would mean you think that we are somewhere in here. Because if we're pushing up, I believe we're somewhere in here. Not up here yet. I think we've gotten up here early to revisit highs. Yes, I do believe, but it's been earlier this run. Okay. But if you go bang, bang, choo-choo train, you drop down for COVID, you do your thing. You have that one anomaly, and then you start ramping. So if the one anomaly comes through for us here, November, December, yeah. Interesting. That's why we have community here. Okay? That's why we have community here. So 2 touches on the 50-day moving. Can be scary. Thanks for pointing that out, bro. I appreciate it. Always important to look at everyone's perspectives. It's always important. That's why I always say, it's a collective. The edge is us. The edge is the community, right? The edge is, hey, man, look at this. Are you sure about that? Right? By working together and having enough humility to put your pride aside and look at someone else's opinion or look at someone else's idea and not get offended, I'm telling you, it's the greatest gift. Okay? It's the greatest gift. Never going to be right all the time. And you may be not seeing what they're seeing, and it might spark a little light bulb in your thinking, okay? So we do have these 2 dates coming at us hard, okay? We do have a trend line that's coming down here. Initially, I was drawing it off the high here, but I am looking for this momentum to break, okay? To break. 786 bounce coming down. We went searching in the premium Discord for some liquidity, and we found it in here. Okay, we found it. We found a little order block within here. And guess what? We basically bounced from there, which was kind of interesting. So if we pull this across, so we bounced from here. Now, it doesn't mean that we took the trade because we didn't. I did it anyways. Maybe some of you did, but I didn't take that trade. But it's understanding where price can go and where we're looking for trades. Okay, so now what are the trade setups over this weekend? Well, we saw the weekly candle. It's ugly. We want to see it push back, right? We want to see that turn into a version of a hammer candle where this is with a tail, right? That's what we want to see. That's kind of the best case scenario. Obviously, the best case scenario is that we just, U.S. says they're buying all the Bitcoin. Kamala Harris convinced Joe Biden to fire Gary Gensler, and we're going off to the races, okay? These things can all happen. The beautiful thing about Market Safer right now is that we are so oversold sub the daily time frames. Okay, so we are anchoring very deeply here, and this can stay, don't get me wrong, this can stay flat and irrelevant for a while, right? But we are at the point where we can see a little bit of a pushback, okay, at these extremely oversold levels. Okay. In confluence with that, we can see money has come out, but we have that that 8 hour money flow, which has been, in my opinion, the 8 hour money flow has been the smoothest money flow on this entire run. Look at it. Look at how non-choppy it is. Okay, so get that 8 hour money flow on your charts. It's going to help you with trend. You're looking for troughs and peaks, right? Troughs and peaks. You want to be able to ride these beautiful waves up and down and up and down. So we're getting to a trough, right? We're getting to a lower part of the money flow where we can look for this thing to push off. Green dot hopium is in, right? So we have marked off our 2 key areas. I do suggest you mark these off as well at 55.8 and 56.6, okay? 55.8 and 56.6. I'm going to mark these off and share them in our Discord because that's how we roll. Okay? Big order block up above us. A little one in here, which we came up and hit. Now, let's break it down now. So the hopium, we've pushed back here. We're getting I wouldn't say this is a breakout. What I would like to see is a swing and a bounce, okay? A swing and a bounce looking for that full retracement. We'll mark out a retracement level, and then we want to see the reclaim of these lows and pushing out of this trend line and up, okay? Otherwise, we are looking for a bear flag and a rollover, okay? We are looking for shorts up in here, okay? We are not of the mind where we're going against the trend, but we want to get into shorts where we can be safe. $37,000, Tony. Just low here. If we lose 38.5, I'm going to reassess, and I will be looking. If we go to 38.5, I will take my profits and run. That means that we will come down here. And I mean, I bought sub 25, so I bought down here. So if we come down there and we lose this, I am looking for that retracement to possibly sell. Okay? If and when, right? If and when. If we come down here, I'm looking for this bounce to sell. Okay? I'm still in a lot of profits, so I'm not too worried. Going into our 4 hour. So what are we looking for? We're looking for the retracement up and the retracement down. We can see that we do have some money coming back in possibly. So there's a little bit of hopium here, not trying to say that we're going up. However, every time that we push up here on our momentum waves, this area here is a good area to sell. This area here is a good area to sell, okay? Anytime we come back up, you get a mini trigger, right? So we're oscillating down below here. Anytime you come up above that zero line, it's a very good opportunity to sell. And if you just go back and you mark out those dips in the valleys, I mean, you have made lots of money selling, and selling, okay? So we'll be looking for those come Sunday and Monday, okay? I will not be here on Monday. Monday, I am doing a charity golf tournament. Okay, it's the first time I've actually left the house to not be with my newborn son. So Monday, I will not be here. I will be in a charity golf tournament. Commitment from a long time ago, so it's going to be awesome. 4. Let's get into our 2 hour. Let's pull some fibs. Let's take a look here. So swing low to swing high. Current high, right? I'm going to bring this up here. Buy level, 786 golden pocket. Looking for a retracement back down within this area here. Let's go swing high to swing low. Sorry, wrong tool. golden pocket, right? Let's mark that out. Give it a little bit of wiggle room. You're using an orange golf ball? I got yellow ones. I always have some yellow ones in my bag just in case I'm having one of those days where I'm losing a lot of golf balls. They're easier to find when they're yellow. Oh, man. Okay. So our golden pocket rejection zone. We do have some definite liquidity up here. Look at the big order block, okay? Big order block, big liquidity zone up above us here, right? That's why we have those key levels as well. So I'll be looking here. I'll be looking also for a retest down below in here. So if we want to draw this order block, we can. This one's a much smaller one, but we can draw that as well. Okay. And the thing is that like if we're using Trader's Reality, we can see the vector candles, mate, typically get recovered. Okay. And if it's anything like, okay, I can't do that. Mrs. Otter is going to come and smack me. But if it's anything like previous price action, we're in Bart Simpson country, right? Bart Simpson, right? So if this is going to do anything similar, we're looking for a Bart Simpson back up to this order block, recovering the vector candles. Okay? And then we look to get short up here, right? And then long down here, possibly. Okay? So a little patience will prevail, in my opinion. So just be patient. Patience. It's the weekend, guys. Nice rounded bottom here. I don't know. Maybe we could go Mr. Sammy Cup in handy here. Not something I trade, but I'm aware of it. However, this does look like a little bit of a rising wedge right now. So if we're rising up this wedge here, we could definitely be possibly looking for a break back down. Okay, break down. Okay, so if we're pattern traders, we're not really pattern traders here. We just want to see sweeps. So the idea here is that the most important area for price to sweep, we do not want to see this thing ramp up. We do not want to see this ramp up. We want to see this roll over and bounce. That is bullish. If we see this thing ramp up, we are coming back down aggressively. Okay. So what I would do is I would personally, if I was trading this weekend, I would track this to the upside here, and I would look for the breakdown and retest. So I'd look for this, and then down. Okay, that would be the idea over the weekend, where I'd be looking to possibly maybe this continues to march up, right? Gets rejected off the golden pocket, and then we can look to take this back down. Okay, something along those lines. Okay. Something along those lines. Okay. Everybody's getting a little bit. Let's get our hopium weekend pants on here. Breakout, retest, continuation, up to the golden pocket, rejection, falling down. Okay. So you have some key levels. You have some key ideas. Guys, it's the weekend. I'm going to go and see my best friend's coming over to meet my son. Gonna have some steaks tonight. I won't share them on Twitter. I won't show. I don't need to do that. I'm just here to spread some love. Hopefully you guys got some value out of that. You got some key levels, some areas that I'm looking for. I'm gonna head out. Thank you guys for being here. I figured I'd do a little update for you guys. I appreciate you. Have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. Maybe we do a Sunday close. Who knows? My schedule is crazy, but I appreciate you guys. Have a wonderful, wonderful weekend, and I'll see you guys later in the Discord. Peace.
Come up better sit low. The product base, but it drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low. Alexo, crypto, fit the party like a disco. Fan base like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the digital. Alexo, crypto. Alexo, crypto. What you know about juice? Making the moves that'll flow casual, breaking the news. Revenue proof of building portfolios, taking well over exceptional pain. I'm chopping this, so participation ain't a hard knock. I put in the work so you got knowledge. You ain't drawing with luck when you following us. The result is a pan full of fat pockets. Bada bang, that's an utter gang with an auto flame, with a lot of hate. Get up out the lane, ain't about the trade. Have another trader, get another play. They playing God so pretentious. Grapes in these waters forbidden. Well indeed, that's a felony. Don't look at me, but it's TRB. Have you heard of TRB? I don't know. On the come up, better sit low. The product base, better drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low. Alexo, crypto, fit the party like a disco. Fan base like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the digital. Alexo, crypto, on the come up, better sit low. The product base, better drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low. Alexo, crypto, fit the party like a disco. Fan base like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the digital. Alexo, crypto. Alexo, crypto. Alexo, crypto. Alexo, crypto. Alexo, crypto. On the come up, better sit low. The product base, better drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low. Alexo, crypto, fit the party like a disco. Fan base like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the digital. Alexo, crypto. Alexo, crypto. Alexo, crypto. Alexo, crypto. What you know about juice? Making the moves that'll flow casual, breaking the news. Revenue proof of building portfolios, taking well over exceptional pain. I'm chopping this, so participation ain't a hard knock. I put in the work so you got knowledge. You ain't drawing with luck when you following us. The result is a pan full of fat pockets. Bada bang, that's an utter gang with an auto flame, with a lot of hate. Get up out the lane, ain't about the trade. Have another trader, get another play. They playing God so pretentious. Grapes in these waters forbidden. Well indeed, that's a felony. Don't look at me, but it's TRB. Have you heard of TRB? I don't know. On the come up, better sit low. The product base, better drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low. Alexo, crypto, fit the party like a disco. Fan base like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the digital. Alexo, crypto, on the come up, better sit low. The product base, better drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low. Alexo, crypto, fit the party like a disco. Fan base like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the digital. Alexo, crypto. Alexo, crypto. Alexo, crypto. Alexo, crypto. Alexo, crypto. On the come up, better sit low. The product base, better drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low. Alexo, crypto, fit the party like a disco. Fan base like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the digital. Alexo, crypto. Alexo, crypto. Alexo, crypto. Alexo, crypto. What you know about juice? Making the moves that'll flow casual, breaking the news. Revenue proof of building portfolios, taking well over exceptional pain. I'm chopping this, so participation ain't a hard knock. I put in the work so you got knowledge. You ain't drawing with luck when you following us. The result is a pan full of fat pockets. Bada bang, that's an utter gang with an auto flame, with a lot of hate. Get up out the lane, ain't about the trade. Have another trader, get another play. They playing God so pretentious. Grapes in these waters forbidden. Well indeed, that's a felony. Don't look at me, but it's TRB. Have you heard of TRB? I don't know. On the come up, better sit low. The product base, better drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low. Alexo, crypto, fit the party like a disco. Fan base like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the digital. Alexo, crypto. On the come up, better sit low. The product base, better drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low. Alexo, crypto. Fit the party like a disco. Fan base like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the digital. Alexo, crypto. Alexo, crypto. Alexo, crypto. Alexo, crypto. Alexo, crypto. On the come up, better sit low. The product base, better drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low. Alexo, crypto. Fit the party like a disco. Fan base like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the digital. Alexo, crypto. Alexo, crypto. Alexo, crypto. Alexo, crypto. What you know about juice? Making the moves that'll flow casual, breaking the news. Revenue proof, a building portfolios taking well over exceptional pain. I'm trapping this game, so participation ain't a hard knock. I put in the work so you got knowledge. You ain't drawing with luck when you following us. The result is a pan full of fat pockets. Bada bang, that's an outer game with an auto flame with a lot of hate. Get up out the lane, ain't about the trade. Help another trader, get another play. They playing God so pretentious. Grapes in these waters forbidden. Well indeed, that's a felony. Don't look at me for the TRB. Have you heard of TRB? I don't know. On the come up, better sit low. The product base, better drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low. Alexo, crypto. Fit the party like a disco. Fan base like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the digital. Alexo, crypto. On the come up, better sit low. The product base, better drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low. Alexo, crypto. Fit the party like a disco. Fan base like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the digital. Alexo, crypto. Alexo, crypto. Alexo, crypto.